everybody. Welcome back to Beyond a Steel Sky.
If I was right about the tracker, then I'd find Leet here somewhere. But what was he doing with Graham in a place like this?
If you remember last time, we just got the travel pass so we can get to this area. And yeah, we're trying to find Leet because he has information.
Some of the trash was marked with the logo of Agio City.
Ah! What? Who are you?
Whoa! Hello.
What do you want? You security?
No. I'm looking for a guy called Leet.
Well, you just found him. Leet's the name. Tech's the game. What can I do for you today?
It's about a friend of mine. Guy called Graham. I think you know him. I'm looking for some information.
What sort of information?
I need to know what he was doing here.
Listen, pal, I can barely remember my own name. Let alone every Tom, Dick and Graham that comes through here. I'll have to check my records.
Sure.
But, oh, my head.
What's up? Are you okay?
It's my bleeding noggin. Need my medicine.
Your medicine?
Aye, my medicinal moonshine. It's over in the other building. Take this and fill it to the top. Then bring it back here.
And you'll check your records?
I will. You can trust me, pal.
An unspoken deal had been made. Leet wanted his moonshine. I wanted information.
Medical moonshine, you say?
It was a rubber fish. A model unicorn had been made out of plasticine.
I wouldn't touch that, pal. Not if you know what's good for you.
Hey, Leet. Found anything on Graham yet?
Nothing yet. Hurry up with that moonshine. Medicine. I'm running on fumes here.
Medical moonshine, huh? Not sure why I did that. It just felt right.
It was a rusty old locker.
Hide in there. Who from? He gave me a bottle. Isn't the robot that shocks me out there? That's what happened at the end of the last video. I just got shocked a bunch of times. Well, admittedly humorous. Not helpful in the long run.
This area is restricted. You should not be here.
It looked like the stun droid was guarding the whole process. To get to Leet's moonshine, I needed to find a way to disable the droid. It was a scrappy security droid with a vicious-looking stun unit.
Stun me in the butt.
I didn't warn you.
Alright, so now what? I can't use anything with it. Oh, wait a minute. I always forget about this thing. Especially
Flee
if I
like a
haven't played it
whipped
in a while.
dog. I move for no man.
What?
Away with you. 5.
Well, I guess I can't use it on the robot itself, which is weird, because I've used it on robots before. See if I can use it on that crusher thing. nothing here to hack. Turn it back on and see if that helps.
It looked like the control panel for the conveyor belt and the crusher.
Still got nothing? Jeez. Maybe hacking isn't the answer. Where's the conveyor belt go?
Away with you! Don't say I didn't warn you!
Alright, I'm back to getting shocked. Distraction. That's too vague. I've turned off the machine and back on. It won't let me use anything in my inventory. Spanner. Yeah, that means wrench. But all I have is a crowbar. Maybe I'm close. I just need to do something with the conveyor when it's off. Is there anything I can do here? Aha. I want to use the bottle.
Well, that had thrown a wrench in the works. Or to be more precise, a crowbar. The conveyor belt jolted to life, then clunked, and came to an abrupt stop.
Better hide in the locker. Or he'll shock me again. Alright, get out. There we go. Hopefully he's distracted enough at this point.
Cease your meddling, foul beggar!
So what, I just have to do it all over again? Stupid robot.
Well, that had thrown a wrench in the works. Or to be more precise, a crowbar.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to turn it back on. Getting ahead of myself.
Cease your meddling, foul beggar!
Too soon.
Well, that had thrown a wrench in the works. Or to be more precise, a crowbar. It looked like the control panel for the conveyor belt and the crusher. It was a scrappy security droid with a vicious-looking stun unit.
Still can't do anything with this.
It was a scrappy security droid with a vicious-looking stun unit. The droid had simply turned the crusher back on again. I needed a better plan.
Did that. I think I know what I was supposed to do.
Well, that had thrown a wrench in the works. Or to be more precise, a crowbar.
This should be good. Took out the crowbar, so let me turn it back on.
The robot was nicely stuck in the crusher. The whole mechanism was toast. How's your head?
'Tis but a scratch. This is your fault. I'll do you for that.
You're trapped in an industrial crusher.
I'm invincible.
No, you're defective. I had to admire the droid's spirit, but it was defeated.
Yeah, take that. And I get my crowbar back. Go up the ladder.
The box was corroded and wouldn't open.
Crowbar. What is it? Light. Just came off.
The wheel was long since broken. I couldn't turn the valve off this way.
Okay. I have a feeling I'm still gonna have to turn the gas off at some point.
The old sign was an anchor held by a hastily fastened cable. It had seen better days. A badly tied cable held the anchor sign to a support beam.
Just crowbar for everything.
I slid the crowbar under the cable, though I wasn't sure what I hoped to achieve.
Do something else with it, I guess. Still don't understand how this is supposed to get me moonshine.
The valve controlled the flow of gas to the furnace below.
Furnace. Guess something is where the furnace is blocking me. I guess maybe there's something else to this building besides just...
I, human. I was struck by a wave of heat and burnt plastic. A blazing furnace lit the room, fed by a series of pipes leading into the roof.
Oh, that's the furnace I need to turn off.
The main ingredient of Leet's moonshine appeared to be spankles. It was a rusty tap for dispensing the moonshine.
Oh, well, it's right here. Then just grab some of it.
I filled the bottle to the top. I hoped that would encourage Leet to help me.
Nope, that's all I need to get his help. Guess the furnace is for later. Actually, there's one more loop up here, just to make sure.
The flames from the furnace were fierce.
Yeah, it's a furnace, dude. It's what it does.
The gas that had been flowing through the pipes was clearly powering the furnace. Hi there, Leet.
Oh, sorry. I was away with the fairies there. Any progress with my moonshine?
You're in luck. I've got it right here.
I knew that old security droid wasn't up to much.
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Good man. Now give me that bottle. So, what do you want to know?
Spankle shine.
Do you know anything about missing children?
No.
I've been tracking a child across the gap, and the trail ends here, in the city.
Can he help you?
You can't? I'm sure Graham was connected somehow.
Hang on. Did you say you were in the gap? How did you even get into the city?
Well, I got one of those visitor U-chips.
You've got a visitor U-chip?
Yeah? So?
Is that why you came to see old Leet?
Kinda.
In a roundabout way, yes.
So what's the deal with that security droid?
Nasty old rust bucket. Wouldn't he let me near my booze?
Any more of them around?
Not that I know of. I can celebrate now. Got a good stash of booze ready to go.
Simple things, eh? I'm afraid I've got some bad news about our friend, Graham Grundy.
Yeah? What's that?
Well, he's dead.
Dead? Oh, nuts. Damn shame. He was a lovely guy. Lovely.
So I hear. Anyway, I'm borrowing his ID.
You are? And, how's that working out for you?
Not great. I'm having some technical problems.
Well, you've come to the right fella.
I'm having some issues with my U-chip. Can you help?
You bet. It's what I do.
Well, there's a weird security flag on Graham's ID. Maybe that's why I can't access his messages.
Oh?
And every time someone scans my U-chip, they notice the error. A mentor from the Ministry of Well-Being is investigating it right now.
You what? And you came here? You know they can track those things, right?
Guess.
We need to get that flag removed. Immediately. This could bring down my entire operation.
Right. What do you need me to do?
Okay, there's an
Quick!
incentive for both
Get
of us.
your hand on my workbench. Now.
Why is it so tight?
To stop you getting away, you idiot!
Shouldn't have trusted that old drunk.
What's the cleaver for?
What do you think? One more U-chip for my trade, and 2 more thumbs for my collection. Now hold still,
You collect
while I
thumbs?
focus on your wee digits.
I had to think fast. There had to be something within reach that I could use.
Usually it takes a bit of flim-flam to get...
I smashed the bottle over the guy's head.
Idiot! Nobody's ever got the best of Jimmy the Thumbs. Until now.
So, you aren't Leet then?
I never said I was.
Oh yes, you did. You maniac.
I think you said it multiple times.
Everyone's got to have a hobby.
What's wrong with stamp collecting?
They call me Jimmy the Thumbs, pal. Not Jimmy the Philatelist.
Thumbs? That's what you're after?
And the U-chips. But mostly the thumbs.
What do you do, stick them up your butt?
What do you even do with them?
Just collect them. I like the approval they give me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're crazy. Now, tell me where to find Leet. The real Leet.
He's hiding out. In a place too hot for the likes of you. Folks call it the... Hellfire Club.
Save your riddles, Jimmy. And with that, Jimmy passed out. Looked like I'd have to find the real Leet on my own. I wasn't going to get anything more out of Jimmy for a while.
Sad tale of Jimmy the Thumbs. At least take his unicorn.
There was a strange smell of almonds. I realized what the unicorn was made out of. Plastic explosive.
It could come in handy. Can't take the fish, though. Oh well. So if Leet's not here, where the hell is he? Hellfire Club.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
Where would you like to go?
I knew I shouldn't leave until I'd found out where the Bilby tracker was. Sorry, Monopod. I think that I'll stay here.
No problem, Citizen Graham.
Well, at least it tells you that you shouldn't leave yet. So I have the plastic explosives and the cleaver. Oh, Hellfire Club, probably. That's probably what the furnace is. Is what this is referring to, the furnace. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Oh, now that I have a cleaver, I can cut down that sign. For whatever good that'll do. Turns off the gas, I guess. Now I need to go back to the furnace. So much for the furnace being off. Still surprised there isn't anything to pick up or anything down here. Be able to do with the pipe system from in here. Wait, hold on a second. How? That's a pretty small door. I can like barely fit in that. And I don't think Foster's the biggest guy in this universe. Or this town, at least. What's up with
The pipe had been cracked by the falling anchor. Gas was leaking out. The pipe had been cracked by the falling anchor. Gas was leaking out. The sign was no longer a hazard, but the gas sure was.
A broken light. Here we go. Good thing the switch is around the corner. Bingo mango.
The flames had died down, but the smell of burning waste still filled the air. Behind the furnace, I could now see a ladder leading up to a room.
Imagine that metal's probably pretty hot still.
Hello? Leet?
Leet!
It's gonna get hit with a keyboard.
Huh? Hey, kid. Are you all right?
Leet! 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 Leet!
Oh. Is that
What?
a Shreebman port?
Let me guess. Leet?
Leet!
Yeah. Hold your bilby, Poppy. Grown-ups are talking. Now, you. Why are you pretending to be Graham Grundy?
How do you know that?
My system flags every U-chip that walks through that door. And you are not Graham.
Correct.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Did you kill him?
No. I just borrowed his ID.
I see. Okie dokie then. Start talking.
I'm looking for a boy called Milo. He was kidnapped 2 nights ago. I tracked him here, to Union City.
Hey, Poppy! You know a boy called Milo?
Bilby!
Not Bilby. Milo! Ah, forget it.
Okay, so what's your connection to Graham Grundy?
Graham? Oh, he was just an acquaintance. How do you know about me and him anyway?
Graham's wife mentioned you by name.
She what? And I suppose she told you where to find me?
No, that bit was easy. I just used the tracker.
Whoa! A tracker?
Yes, a toy tracker, in that bilby.
Bilby!
Songbird's bilby had somehow ended up in the young girl's hands.
Oh, Graham! You amateur!
Sounds like he was more than just an acquaintance.
All right, I did know him. I'm the genius who put the masked demon and the data blocker on his ID. I took in the girl when he brought her to me when I knew I shouldn't have. Her name's Poppy. She's a Gaplander. Bilby toy tracker. Stupid, soft-hearted, stupid Graham.
How do I know you're really Leet?
Said I was, didn't I?
The last guy I met told me he was Leet, and that didn't end well.
Ah, that'd be Jimmy.
He tried to cut off my thumbs.
Sounds like Jimmy. Deep down, he means well.
Yeah, that dude loves thumbs.
So what's your deal, Leet?
Technical genius, ethical hacker, outlaw, fashion guru. Whatever you want to call it. I stay off the grid.
Hiding from something?
Me and Union City had a little disagreement a few years back. And we'll leave it at that.
Who's the girl?
Her name's Poppy. She's a Gaplander. Graham brought her here. Told me he'd found her wandering around somewhere.
Like, kidnapping?
Yeah, trafficking
Jeez.
children.
Who said anything about kidnapping? No. He was trying to help her. He thought she might be connected.
Connected to what?
Everything. Or maybe nothing.
Well, that narrows it down.
Listen, pal. Graham had a loop, and he kept me out of it.
Why does Poppy laugh all the time?
Weird, huh? It's like someone turned the happy knob all the way up to 11, and then snapped it off.
Graham never talked about it?
Like I said, me and Graham had a strictly need-to-know relationship.
So Graham just left you with Poppy?
Said it'd only be for a day. Didn't turn out that way. Poor kid. Someone had to look after her. Guess that's me now.
Yeah, this whole situation just seems very suspicious.
Poppy seems really attached to that Bilby.
Bilby!
Yeah. Well, if that Bilby's got a tracker in it, she's gonna find herself unattached pretty quick. One way or another, you are taking that Bilby with you when you leave.
I don't think Poppy is going to give up the Bilby.
Oh, yeah? Well, listen. You brought that thing into my cavern of solace, so you're leaving with it.
Hey, I didn't bring it here. Graham did.
You're right. And which one of us is Graham today?
Ugh, fine. Why all this attention on my Shriebman port?
Because, man, it's a Shriebman port! Do you have any idea how rare that is? Still regret having mine out. See?
You said you put a data blocker on Graham's ID.
Yes, but a fat lot of good it does when you tell everybody about me. Hey, Graham?
Why did Graham want his own data blocked?
Hell if I know. I run a tech service, not a chat show. He wanted two things from me. First was something to hide his own data from.
What's going on
Prying
here, bro?
eyes.
And the second thing?
A way out of the city. Just for a day. Being an absolute bleeding genius, I manage both. Hence the masked demon.
Okay, so if I want to find out what's going on here, I need to get rid of Graham's data blocker, yes?
Yes.
Can you remove it?
Oh. Yes. But no. Graham's little disappearing act has totally messed with my mojo. Whole new level of security has been added to the Minos gateway. I can't get in without my masked demon triggering every damn security protocol ever invented. Can't get rid of my masked demon without getting in. Basically, I'm saying Minos is out and it's a link space thing. You wouldn't understand.
You remember link space?
Yes, finally. I was beginning to think I was the only one in this city with a brain. That said, you may be the only one in the city with a Shriebman port. Which means, oh ho ho, today might turn out to be a good day after all. Let me show you something. Follow me.
Is that a link chair?
It absolutely is.
And I suppose you want me to sit in it.
You've got a problem with your ID. I've got a problem with mine. The solution to both our problems lies in Minos. But thanks to Graham's selfish inability to not die, I can't access the system.
So how do we get in?
Via link space. There's a back door into Minos. Now, I'm the only man in this city with a functioning link space chair. And today, the only man in the world with a functioning Shriebman port walks through my back door. I need you to do this. You need you to do this. Poppy needs you to do this. The universe needs you to do this.
The data blocker on Graham's account was stopping me finding out more about him. It sounded like Leet really could help me get rid of it. I needed to do what he said.
Still want to talk to him a little bit more.
So you need me to reach Minos through link space?
Correct. Ready to strap in?
I've got a few more questions.
Oh, come on, man. Leet wants his Minos back.
Didn't Graham ever explain where he found Poppy?
Graham didn't ever explain anything. Like I said, he was supposed to come back for the girl a couple of weeks ago.
How does this Shriebman port work again?
I told you. It interfaces the network directly with your brain. You'll manifest inside the system with some form of avatar, and then
Then?
you'll figure it out.
Oh, so it's the
Now,
Matrix.
let's fire this thing up. I'm excited to see if it still works. Ready?
Remind me, what exactly is link space?
Oh. New Union City runs on Minos. It connects all the machines and droids and doors and cameras and terminals and toasters. Minos was built on top of Link 1, a beautiful little AI network spread across the old Union City. This old Shriepman-port is Link 1 technology. Good, old-fashioned, reliable hardware.
And link space is a virtual representation of Link 1?
Exactly. You'll manifest it in your own virtual avatar. Since Minos, Link Space has just been forgotten about.
You weren't there in the first
Meaning?
game.
Meaning, you can slip into Minos through a back door in Link Space. Undetected.
Mind if I have a last look around?
Suit yourself. But don't touch anything with loose wires. Or anything that looks heavy. Or anything with grease or fluid on it.
I'm just not gonna touch anything.
Probably for the best.
Alright, well, that was pretty fun, or at least advancing the story, and we'll go into virtual reality next time. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye.